Hi everybody, I'm Ernie, and guess what? I love America. Well, a lot of stuff has happened since I've talked to you last, but I'm still here, and here we go. Well, America, well, here we are. Let me first say, and let me say this with all sincerity, I'm very, very proud of my country for electing an African American to the highest post in the land, if not the most important office in the world. It's great to have an African American, to let the African American people know that, hey, any little kid, black, white, green, or yellow, has got a chance. Unfortunately, we elected the wrong African American. I, along with a great number of Americans, still cannot forget where this man has come from and who he has associated with throughout his political life. And like my saying is I judge you by your friends. I'm not going to get into all these people. You know who they are. But I will mention a few names, like Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dorn, the Reverend Wright, Father Pfleger, the whacked-out priest who wants to be a brother, Louis Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam, Obama's near worship of Saul Alinsky, a socialist community organizer from the 30s and 40s. His welcome to the principles of the Black Liberation Theology through his mentor, the Reverend Wright. Not to mention his journey through Chicago politics, literally unscathed by the total corruption in that city and that state's politics. That alone is a miracle and would almost have to make him the Messiah, almost. And now, he is seen as the savior of America and possibly a saint to be canonized sometime during his first term as president. No one, Dems or Republicans alike, seem to care about this man's history and his shooting star to the top post on earth. I guarantee you, because of the fact that this man is who he is, the limp-wristed media will give him a full pass during his entire administration. With a one-part system that is now in place, Obama will get votes on most any measure he puts forth to the House or to the Senate or both. With mindless morons such as Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, John Murtha, Barney Frank, and Maxine Waters, along with all the Clintonistas he has appointed to his cabinet and various posts, he will now have almost a free hand in dismantling our country and our laws and our rights. He is right about change. But listen, my wimpy liberal and Republican friends and moronic liberals, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, keep kissing Obama's butt, and know that you are only being politically correct for the time, and you are in the same childhood class as the idiots in Hollywood, along with the West and East Coast idiots and kooks. You will be a party to the bringing down of the greatest democracy in the history of the world. And those of you who don't think it is, you can kiss my butt. This is the greatest land ever. But do yourselves a favor. Don't count out the good and honest people in the country who love and respect this great land. We are not going away. We will regroup, throw out the make-believe conservatives, and kick some serious liberal ass. We will kick the self-serving lobbyists from foreign countries right off the Capitol steps with absolutely no ceremony. As far as the liberal leaders, here is just one of many examples of liberal anti-American rhetoric from Senator Edward Kennedy. Now, I know he's sick, but he's still a politician, and he can still be in anybody's sights. He said, "We aren't as bad as the terrorists. At least we don't lob off any heads. We just throw them into places like Abu Ghraib and torture them. Shamefully, we will now learn that Saddam's torture chambers are reopened and under new management. The management of the United States." Now there's a real patriot's words right there. The words from a supposedly leader of our country. a man to be respected. Ha ha. The man is a drunken idiot and most likely guilty of manslaughter and leaving the scene of a fatal accident. These are the people running our country. Take stock, America. We must get involved locally, nationally, county-wise, statewide. And we've got to get involved and find responsible legislators, men and women of quality. And America, believe me, is rich with these kinds of people. We just need to find them, Republican or Democrat, and get them to Washington, D.C. to save this republic. Now, y'all know what's going on today with all the appointments being confirmed. We're going to have a Treasury guy who can't remember how to do his taxes or doesn't do his taxes. We're going to have an Attorney General who once, and maybe still, represented terrorist people over the Chiquita banana fiasco a few years back, actually defended terrorism and said, what really is terrorism? Well, I got news for you, Eric. If you don't know what terrorism, find yourself a damn book and look up 9/11. That'll give you an idea about terrorism. That will give you, maybe some sort of picture about what terrorism is. Watch Hamas lob missiles into Israel and then jump Israel's ass for defending themselves. That's terrorism, Eric. If you need to know, ask the American people. Get out of your little bubble and find out what the hell is going on. And of course now we have Hillary Rodham Clinton as the Secretary of State. Ladies and gentlemen of America, Republicans, conservatives, Democrats, liberals, what the hell are you thinking? Do you really think she has any respect anywhere around this world simply because she's stupid, number one, and number two, because of Billy Bob? Because of Billy. I mean, even at the inauguration, Bill could not get his eyes off President Bush's twin daughters. Even in the public arena, the man is still a lech, and he's still for Bill Clinton. But no, you liberals won't believe that. And Susan Sarandon, you can kiss my butt too, because you are one of the worst Americans this country has ever seen. And I've got another list of women, from Betty Friedan to Susan Sarandon to Jane Fonda, and even to the people on Sex and the City. These kind of people are undermining our way of life slowly but surely. Americans, you gotta stand up, you gotta make some noise. So do this for yourselves, do this for your country, and do this for your fellow man. Get out there, get involved. We haven't been involved in about 8 or 9 years, and you saw what happened. Socialism has come in and grabbed us by the crotch. Now it's time to let that go and get ourselves free, get back to a republic like the great founders of this nation wanted it to be. Let's don't throw all of this away. We fought too hard. Too many men and women and children have died to keep our freedoms. Don't let the present administration in the Congress and the House take your freedoms away. And that's my word this time. I've got some more liberals to talk about in one of my next few tapes. But remember, God bless America, and God bless all the people who protect us day and night. Thank you.